Hi everyone, it's Angela Irene with Aged Goodness, and we are finally back with part 2 of the Wisconsin 15-pound box. Unfortunately, we had a slight medical issue going on and it kind of threw our whole week off. But we're back and we're, bound to get ready and finish this box. So the next thing we want to show you are all of the pieces that have some sort of issue going on. Like this bracelet is beautiful, but we're missing a stone. I have very little in red, so it's not something I'm going to hang on to, nor do I have time to fix too much right now. So I have a new scrap lot up on eBay, and this is going in that. Same thing with this one. It's missing the cabochon. It's kind of hit or miss with what it's missing. So same thing with that. And with this, isn't this cute? I'm so sad, but it's kind of an older backing, and we're missing stuff. And right now, that's the least of my least of my worries to try to fix something. So here's another bracelet. We had some beautiful pieces that just happened to be damaged, missing, broken. So this is going to be a fantastic scrap lot. If you're looking for one, now's a great time to grab one. I have one up. I've got another one coming. I love these for the baguettes. And this is Liz Claiborne. And again, it's got some pieces that should have been soldered, and this I can't fix. But great stuff to harvest, without a doubt. Cute little piece. I'm sure somebody would love to repurpose those. Same thing with this cute little pin. All you have to do is, take a few out, put a few different ones around. Very salvageable, that piece. And if it was a bracelet or necklace, but some great pieces there. This was my favorite piece. Look at all of these rhinestones in there. All the different sizes. That'll make a great piece. We have a ton of single silver earrings. Those are going in there. And then we had a ton, well, not really a ton. Actually, for this size box, we didn't have that too many. A couple of missing pendants, a couple of single earrings. So we kind of have the gamut of some cute things. That would have been great to have the second one of that one. This one. Look at the inlay on that one. So again, this is all going into our latest scrap box. So I've got one more section here. These are the miscellaneous glass pieces, and I like to hang on to these. And those are cute as all get out. But single earring, piece off of a bracelet or necklace, little pendant, some dichroic glass. Cute stuff. Cute stuff. So this will be in my little keep pile for down the road. All right, that is that section. Now we'll move on to some more necklaces. All right, we've got a little bit standard beads and shell. It's stretchy, but it's really good size. I think this is for an anklet. I love this piece. Looks like these are rose quartz. These look like ceramic beads, and they have all of this kind of glitter that is baked inside them. On cord. I love that one. And we ended up with some nice glass pieces. Look at the glass work. Love these beads. Same thing with this one. These have so much character. You've got the plain, a couple of dichroic, and then a couple of ceramic, and like all the different colors. That's a really pretty piece. And of course we have stone. These are wooden beads and stone beads. Nice big stone pendant. I think these are howlite. Very nice. I love that one too. Same thing with this one, except this one is multi-strand. There's a lot going on with this one. So it has shell and coordinating howlite color. It's a nice, big, heavy, I mean, it's a heavy, nice piece. And shell, very kind of almost dainty. Multi-strand. We have something similar to this with the chain and the rhinestones and the faux pearls. This is a heavy, like, you know, Mr. T heavy. I mean, this thing is heavy as all get out. And then it has these dainty little charms. I mean, they're not dainty, but they're lightweight, which is kind of an oxymoron for the actual weight of this chain. So, but it's still a nice piece. Have a little bit gamut with this box. This is super long. I mean, we're talking super, super, super duper long. Like, you know, like 4 or 5 feet long. The thing is huge. Multi-strand, and they're put together with these, I don't know if they're shell or plastic or bone, but these kind of like little spacers. So it has definitely, you know, a lot of great look to it. Really pretty fall kind of colors. And then, you know, wouldn't be complete without a statement piece, but I love the colors here. Look at these. Are almost like a translucent color. Has a lot of movement, you know, with the little, everything's not really hooked together, which you see so much with statement pieces. Great color, love that one. Little fashion pearls. Excuse me. Okay, you know, best laid plans, and then you still end up with, you know, tango. All right. This is a little bit more typical of the statement pieces, you know, with this coloring. I mean, I love the blue of the last one, but this is not a bad color combo. Some of the colors, combos that they come up with are a little too wild for me, but that's a very nice one. Okay, this is kind of like this weird, it's not really a snake chain, but I guess it kind of is, but in a really gigantic form. It's lightweight, and then it has the knot with the little rondelle there, and then it comes down to 2 little tassels. So it's almost like, actually, I guess if you took this off, it could be an open-ended necklace, but I mean, it does have lobster claw. It's got great presence to it. Okay, we have this in a couple of things now. With this ribbon on the end, we had it in pearls, and we had it with a different one. These are kind of like coated plastic beads. It's kind of different. I'm not sure I would keep it in this configuration. I think I would just take it for the beads, but you know, it's different. These are very plastic, you know, faux stone. So it's lightweight, easy to wear. These are beautiful. These are, you know, plastic, inexpensive pearls, multi-strand. They've got great color to them. So if if you've got somewhere you need to make a big, bold statement, this would be great. It's not too heavy. I don't think it would bother you, you know, to wear it all night long, or something, you know, probably natural would be a little heavier. When I first saw this, I thought this might be like Sophia, Leah Sophia, because we have something very similar to this with this kind of cord. This one's not marked. So I'm not sure if this has a designer or if something fell off, but it certainly has that look. We've got something very similar, but I like it. It's a nice color. You know, standard little choker. These beads here are plastic, wood, and then, you know, the little bit kind of enameling on a faux, I'm going to say this is faux leather cord. And we have some wooden beads with plastic beads. I love these. you know, kind of like that tortoise shell look to them, almost faux amber, multi-strand. I love that one. So you know where that one's probably going to end up. Don't tell my husband. It's Christmas. Maybe he'll let me get away with these things. Yeah, I know. I'm kidding myself too. You know what? These are very lightweight, but they have a great look to them. But I think they may actually be glass beads with these nice plastic stars. And it's the same thing in pink. So I think that's kind of neat. I think they would look great together. And then somebody had fun, and then they did it sort of in these funky orange ones. I love these. Oh, there again, orange is big. We've seen a lot of orange. Oh, I have these in so many colors. I love these. These are going to go in my collection too. Love those, the little satin beads. And then we had another faux pearl necklace, and this one's kind of neat. It has the single strands up top, and then it widens down to this twisted triple strand here where like the pendant area would be. I think it's beautiful. It's lightweight, easy to wear. I think that would be a great easy to wear piece. Beaded choker. These drive me absolutely nuts, but I think that would be stunning with the right dress, the right shirt. I just can't pull it off. I feel like I was choking. Okay, this is very unusual. I mean, they're not connected. I mean, these pieces, there's like stations of 2 and 3, but the whole thing is kind of floating. So it's got movement to it. I think that is kind of neat. They almost look like, I don't know, kind of like bone, kind of. So I like that look. That is very different. Love different. This one's multi-strand. It's plastic with, you know, the look of glass beads and some great styling. It's got great style. But again, I mean, lightweight, easy to wear, beautiful colors. That kind of that smoky purple. I like it a lot. You know, there was a lot in this box, you know, that all over the board. Triple strand, these feel like wooden beads to me. Nice standard white and brown combo. I mean, that's kind of an easy thing. Okay, this one has these little medallions. It's heavier. It's kind of, it has the Monet feel to me, you know, that nicer plating. And the piece overall is pretty heavy with the medallions and the little star pieces. But I mean, it has kind of that, you know, the fashion backing look to it. So I mean, it's not like it's old, but different. Very, very different. And this thing, I thought this would have had, you know, it's got nothing on it, would have had designer with these kind of big, funky, chunky pieces here. And this druzy piece with the rhinestone looking things here and the glass beads. It's kind of all over the board. It's neat as all get out. I mean, it's funky chic, let me tell you. So there again, I've never seen that. And you just never, absolutely never know what you're going to get in these boxes. You just don't. Okay, this thing has this very dainty pendant area with the little rhinestone and, you know, the little beads. And then it has all of this cord. I mean, ugh. And then the 2 tassel ends. So I think you can kind of wear this kind of all over the board. You know, I think there's a lot of possibility that you could have with this particular, and lightweight. So I think you could have fun with, that. And heck, I think you could probably make that into a belt if you wanted to, you know, with the right outfit. Okay, this one, work with me here. Okay, 3 strands, triple strand. And it has almost like these Swarovski crystals, but I I'm not sure if they're Swarovski. I mean, I don't think they have enough pop to them. A lot of coolness going on with this one. So I think this would be a great Christmas, New Year's. I think that's really pretty. Okay, dun dun dun. Okay, if you've been with us for a while, you know this is where, you know exactly where this is going. I think my husband, as soon as he saw it, knew exactly where it's going. It's by Loft. And it is big, chunky plastic beads. They're huge. And it has, you know, great little stations where they've made a little circle out of some of them. And, I mean, look at these beads. With this blush color. Let's see. These are I love these. Look at these. These are my favorite here. These blush ones. Ugh, digging them. And these funky round ones. Okay, and it's very long, which I really love my necklaces long. Those are, you know, fabulous. I love those. Then we did end up with a few little dainty pieces. You know, this is kind of like the little really lightweight copper look to it. And this little cutie. We kind of debated on how exactly to wear this little thing because it is open-ended. It has a stethoscope on this side and a little heart on the other, but there's a little opening. So I think that the heart kind of just slides through it. So then you can wear it at, you know, whatever length you want to. A nice little dainty piece. For the nurse or doctor in your life, I think that'd be fabulous. And this is heavier with the, again, for Christmas, I think this would be awesome. Not marked. You know, it has kind of that standard newer backing. It does have this little tiny, like, it's a star in the very middle. So I don't know if that's the mark for this piece, if it's just design choice, but I love this one. I think that'd be great for the holidays. And then, boy, was this thing, I love this. It's different. Excuse me. Again, no mark, but it has all of these, you know, they're metal. I mean, it's definitely a little weighty piece here. And to me, when we were down in Tucson, when we were visiting my folks down there, I ended up picking up a stone necklace, and it looks awfully similar to this. So I have a feeling this is sort of mimicking that, you know, the natural stone and turquoise look, but with metals. You know, a lot more durable, I tell you what, because I snapped off one of my poor little turquoise drops. It was sad. But look at these. I mean, this is great presents. I mean, you know, and if you really wanted to, if you were hating the blue, I think you could actually wear it backwards. But love that. Okay, so there are the regular necklaces, and then we ended up with a few odds and ends. So we had 2 stone pendants, and then we had big stone bead. I would have loved to have seen what this came off of, or if it was just kind of by itself, I don't know. And I think that one would be great for wire wrapping. And then this is another bead. So I don't know what those came off of, but it's kind of neat. All right, now let's get to the meat and potatoes of the box. These are the favorite pieces, hands down. I mean, I loved a lot of things in this box, but I mean, there were some pieces that were on my radar and certainly never leaving. I'm having troubles here, folks. This one was the Kim family, and when I looked this up, so these are really dainty glass pieces with these stations with the rhinestone encrusted. This is out of the Leah Sophia line. Although, I love this one even more. It's not marked, but it is a color I am just in love with. It's really vibrant. I mean, it almost looks like a sapphire blue. Love this. Also loving this. Look at this big, nice pendant of tiger's eye and all of the chip beads. Ugh, another one of my favorite pieces. Actually, this whole group is really definitely my favorite. I can't remember what this one was. Leah Sophia. Cute little, kind of basic piece. And this one was also Leah Sophia. Same thing, just a little bit of a plastic pendant with some cute little beads on silver chain. I love this one too. It is nice and chunky, and I think this was Loft. Well, I'm having a day. Wow, this little thing is giving me a pain. I can't find my loop, but I'm pretty sure this one was Loft. And these look like dyed howlite, but with these kind of really substantial stations. So that's a nice, kind of really punchy piece there. This is a nice long one too. There was a lot of length. And this was a name that I couldn't really read. I'm going to have to take a look, but it has a little bit of wear. Not I don't think all of the gold is there, but I think the piece still has a lot of presence to it. So I think that'd be okay. There's another piece of glass, dichroic glass to add to our collection. Quite a little grouping of glass pieces, that's for sure. Same thing with these earrings. They're post, but great color. And then there was one piece of random glass. It has some really nice color popping out of there too. So for wire wrapping, it doesn't have anywhere for cord to go. So I'm gonna think wire wrapping. We ended up with this really nice little pair of Avon pearl earrings. I'm not sure if someone tried making a necklace or if they were just showcasing beads. It was kind of a random lot of glass beads, kind of in, not really in any real big shape here, just kind of strung. So it could be that somebody was saving them. I'm not sure. So that was pretty interesting. This bracelet has the coolest little, and it does have the little lucky tag here, but it's a clip. This bracelet has a clip and it says lucky you on the bottom. So that's how the clasp works. I hadn't seen that. I thought that was pretty interesting. We have the Seven Dwarfs Disney charm bracelet, and they all have their names on the back. It's all in this gold tone. And that was a cute little find. I usually don't see too much Disney. One of the charm, lockets where you put the little charms inside. This one's pretty heavy. I was surprised at the actual weightiness of this one. We had a Brighton bracelet, and it says Brighton. It has the little Brighton charm. It's kind of a little bit of that hammered look. So very, very dainty, but still enough presence. Very small little cloisonne bead bracelet. Some really pretty colors. I was in such love with this box. Some of my favorite things, these Monet earrings. Heavy. I don't think I could physically wear them. They're a little too heavy for my ears. This is a great Napier beaded necklace. I have a couple of these in different lengths actually, so I think maybe this will go as a group. Then we have a little Napier, and the clasp has seen better days, but pearls. This is also a Napier, very lightweight pearl necklace. And this one, this was 1928, very lightweight. Certainly more on the fashion end of things. Okay, and here's where things start getting interesting. This little bracelet with these little teeny turtles is marked 925. This little bracelet, which if it tests as sterling, it's marked 925, but it has to have the platinum overlay because look how shiny that is. This also says sterling. I can tell you right now that little charm is not. It doesn't have the look or feel of silver, but the chain does. And then we ended up with these two, for lack of a better word, these beads. To me, they kind of look like eyeballs, like fish eyes almost. And both of these say 925. This dainty, we're talking dainty. Look at this little teeny lobster claw clasp with these little beads, these little seed pearls, and these little tiny glass beads. This says it's silver. This bangle is marked 925. This pair of earrings is marked 925. This little necklace is marked 925. And so is this one here. This one has a great look. So I'm kind of not, thinking too much that this one's not. Same thing with this necklace. We ended up with a plethora of stuff that was sticky and stuck together. And that's probably why they missed these pieces. This little tiny fish, that's also marked 925. Okay, this necklace, boy, was this thing ugly. The necklace doesn't have any marks, but the actual heart is marked 925. So that would be obviously gold over silver. And then this was one of my favorite little pieces ever. It's a charm, but it's a little abacus, and it works. The little beads for counting numbers, they actually move. So it actually works, which is just adorable. Okay, then we end up with this piece. It's marked 925, it's marked Mexico. I have an entire bag of things that have this look, this feel, this plated look to it, and they're not silver at all, they're fake. So this one, I'm really on the fence with. And then we have 4 rings. This little silver band, this little CZ, this one with the little orange stone, and again with the little CZs. All 4 of these are marked silver. And then we ended up with a couple of oddball earrings. These are silver. Well, okay, claim to be silver. This charm, which I think is adorable, I'm hoping that is silver. This pair of earrings, also marked silver. This pair of earrings, these little stud earrings are all marked silver. These are marked as gold plated. Now that I could certainly believe. We ended up with this little broken chain that says gold plated. Okay, we have this chain which doesn't say anything, but we have this cute little girl charm that she says she's 10 karat, very lightweight, but says that that's 10 karat. Okay, and then we ended up with these 3 little guys over here. Let's see if I can get the bag open. Of course I can't get the bag open. And I ripped the bag. You know what? Let me get a scissor. We'll just cut it open. since this is just, there we go. Okay, so we have this pair of earrings. Let's see if I can't get them. Little studs that say they're 925, but under a loop, these don't look like rhinestones. They look a little cloudy. They look like diamonds. So we're gonna test those. This is 14 karat, this little stud with a little, look at this little opal. Look at that little opal. We have an earring back that's silver. This little earring with a green stone, which I'm assuming could be peridot. That's 14 karat. We have a back, an earring back that says 14 karat. Then we have this little guy here. And this sure looks like a diamond to me. And it's silver. It's a little silver stud. So these are the goodies at the end of the box. And like I said, I'm sure they didn't find any of this stuff because this box was just ugh. But I think what we're going to do is, because there's so much of it, we're going to have a last video and we're going to test it all. Let's give it a go, because I'm telling you right now, I don't think this is it. I mean, that's And then this one allegedly with the gold plating, we'll see, but we'll test that too. So let's wrap up this video with all of these goodies, and we'll call this box good. I thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. You know, again, I'm sorry for our little bit of a break. Life did throw us a little bit of a curveball, but I'm back, yay, and still alive, which is good. And we'll work on a follow-up video, and we'll have the Wisconsin testing. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.